transformed into a non-fungible token known as an NFT.
You failed. This was meant to be our test auction.
$5,000. 45.
45. 50.
105.
The original idea of the auction came about when Luke was looking for more creators and I think more importantly, more buyers onto our platform. There wasn't a whole lot of time before the end of the year, so rather than hosting some big event, we thought we'd just have a small private event at Rob's house with a couple of his billionaire friends, just selling a few NFTs as a sort of proof of concept. But as Luke got more creators and more buyers interested in attending the event, it became obvious that we were going to have a full art auction on our hands.
How many NFTs are we planning to auction? 10. No, like don't count. Like how many do you think is a good thing for an auction to auction? 10, 12?
Well, we wanted, the original goal was just 2 from each category. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Cool. This project became way bigger than we originally intended, and with investors wanting to attend, there wasn't really much backing out. We were getting hundreds of people signing up online, and it was pretty obvious that Rob's house, as big as it is, wasn't going to cut it.
So this will easily accommodate about 80 people.
Yeah.
And you have the bar already set up. You've got the pool. This is a good option. Okay.
See where you're going.
So this is more formal type auction. We set it up in the same fashion of chairs. You guys can go and get drinks. You can have your drink station here.
The rooftop area is open. We would still be having the live performance though.
If you want to bring live performance, you pay for him and he's on the deck.
Yeah, we're gonna pay live performance and we're gonna get sound, everything organized.
Yeah.
I mean, had it been the penthouse, we would have never gotten to 50, 80. Had it been this place, we can actually possibly go more. So once I have an exact number for them, they can send us a...
Look, that conference room wasn't that big. It's still going to be around 50 to 80.
Adam and Aaron just disappeared for like 2 days, and when they came back, they had a rhino horn NFT and an NFT of a spy pen.
You buy like the NFT for the rhino horn, which symbolizes your ownership of the actual rhino horn. All for conservation, and the rhino horn actually comes from rhinos that are from Black Rock, and it's sawed off. They film the whole thing. They get it audited. They audit the whole thing. They assign numbers and weights to all of the horns. You get an audit officer that comes with the NFT for your rhino horn.
It had really become an all-hands-on-deck kind of project. Steph was making posters for the newspapers. Reagan was organizing all the decorations. Nathan actually had to make most of the 3D versions of the NFTs that we actually sold.
Yesterday finally finished all of the NFTs, which were the last couple were Anton, Conrad, and Rob's.
And in a very short time span, we had planned to host the biggest NFT art auction in Africa.
It's a non-fungible token known as an NFT. Once auctioned off on Thursday, the earnings from the NFT will be used to help save the Lilies Leaf Museum in Johannesburg.
Yo, what's up everyone? Yo guys, just one rule. As soon as, at some point in time we can all get sloshed, but until then we've got to be chill, and then we get sloshed.
On the actual day of the auction, no one went into work and we all became event planners.
But I bought, you'll see what I bought.
Okay. We need one for this. Luke, this one looks the most shit out of all of them right now.
We've got pizza coming, boys. Pizza's on it as well. You order food.
Tommy, you're Zoom admin. Reagan, you're going to be front desk. You're busy filming. Yesterday we gave Steph like 10 jobs. I can't remember which one we stuck on.
Getting people to sign.
Signing. Adam's introducing the Momint internship token. I'm introducing Rob. Rob is doing bidding. Luke is introducing some artists and doing online bids. Okay. Everyone know their place?
You're gonna buy this, bro?
Not a great time for Travis Scott sneakers to be sold, is it?
We even did auction role plays to simulate the event. If I came straight through the thing, there'd be Rose and Lawazi to help.
Yeah, Rose and Lawazi would be here to help people get set up.
Is this the auction? And then...
And Bouncer's here to also tell you...
Agent number is U1.
U1, no, you can't give me U1.
Are you giving me U1?
Yeah, if you don't have a ticket number, I give you U1.
Cool, auction is starting. Please come through to the room. Just tell them.
So what's your ticket number?
I downloaded your app.
Yes.
Yes, so it should be right in your collection.
That's number 24. Thank you very much. Introduce Rob. and Rob's going to come up and say the first piece that we're going to be auctioning off is actually a dinner with me. So, yeah.
Woo, I love you, Rob.
Thank you very much. I love you. We've got 5,000 Rand, a big jump over here. Anybody got 6? We've got 6 online.
6,000.
6,000 online and sold. So, you failed.
Yeah.
You won the bid, you have to go and get a signature.
I already went to it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Fuck, I failed. You win, never mind. 30,000.
45,000.
45,000 to number 80. 50,000 to 81.
Make it 55.
55.
I can't do that for online.
You can't do that, bro.
The closer we got to the real event, the more stressful it became.
You guys, nobody talked to me for 5 minutes.
No one was talking to you anyway. What the hell? And before we knew it, the guests were already arriving. The media was there, so many influential people. The mayor of Cape Town even showed up. It turned into such a great networking event, actually, and everyone was enjoying the artwork and the pool deck outside. Then it was time for the actual auction to take place.
I have to be honest with you guys. This was meant to be our test auction, right? We were like, we're just a bunch of techies. We want to see what it's like to run an auction, make sure we perfect it before we do a really big one. And then this happened. So with that, I am going to open up the auction for our first piece, which is going to be an NFT that gives you access to a dinner with the one and only chief himself, Rob Hersoff.
Rob was our ever charismatic auctioneer, and the bidding could get a little hectic at times, although he did do a fantastic job.
15,000 Rand.
$5,000.
Whoa! There's a rugby ball, there's the NFT, and a meet and greet. You get to meet and hang out with Brian Havana. 10,000. 15,000. 20. 25. 30. 40 each. Is that fair? Done. 240. Marco Olivier.
45.
45. 50. 55. 80. At the back. Well done. Thank you. Done. Well done. 80,000. Have you noticed how Steph's elegant pajama outfit comes with a mask in the same? Beautiful.
So many of you know that we've lost 80 to 90% of the rhino in Kruger and in other national parks. But there's another story to be told, and that's the story of the hundreds of families across South Africa who put everything they have into saving the rhino and who are succeeding. I am no NFT expert, but I understand the value of scarcity and the power of making history. The NFT auction tonight is the first attempt ever made to bring conservation into the digital metaverse. It is the first attempt ever made to harness the power of the blockchain to save our animals for future generations. There can only ever be one first, and this is it. Priceless. Who's first? 10,000. 15. 50. 55. 55. Greg Stevens again. 60. Lance Cohen. 60,000. First ever. Is that, what is it? 65. 70. 75. 80. I was about to close it up then. Charles, 80. Luke, anything online? 85. 90.
Nice.
Okay. Do it for the rhinos. Let's do it for the rhinos. 3. 105. So everybody, thank you for everyone who organized it. The first ever NFT auction in Africa, in South Africa, to the bidders, Greg, Nick, Jim, Charles, and others. Thank you so much. Let's go and have a drink. Well done, Moment.
Overall, the auction was a massive success, with everything being sold, and most of them being in the top 5% for all NFT sales, with the rhino horn being our biggest sale at 105,000 Rand. I just remember walking around the room and hugging every member of the team I could find. And that meant that it was time for the after party. Open bar, Arno Carstens live. Everyone was such a vibe and it was so much fun. It was just what the team needed. We had been so excited to have an actual party after all of the work. We only went into work the next day at 12. If this was supposed to be Moment's test auction, I can only imagine what the first real auction is going to look like. With our team, it can only get bigger and better, And this time we've hired an actual events planner, a proper auctioneer. The next one is going to be way smoother, but also I believe even more of a party than the last one. So I'm really looking forward to that.